Are you struggling to learn English and need some motivation? Do you sometimes think, why am I learning English? What's all the effort for? I don't want you to waste your time and energy learning this very difficult language. So here are 10 reasons for you to consider why you should put in the work today to start improving your English. Let's begin. The first reason that you should improve your English is to develop confidence across all areas of your life. If you can get good at English, at this very difficult language, you should be able to get good at other skills that you want to develop. Maybe you have some targets for your life when it comes to health or relationships or knowledge and understanding. If you can get good at English, it will tell you that you can get good at those other things as well. So this is a very good reason to learn English. It's a challenging skill, and if you can take it on and develop it to a point where you can use it every day with confidence, what's to stop you getting good at those other skills that you want to get good at in your life? The second reason why you should improve your English is so that you can understand more your own culture, your own language. You see, when you travel abroad, you learn about not just the country you're visiting, but also your own country. You learn by contrast. You can appreciate the good and the bad aspects of your country and your language and culture as well when you visit another country. You can say, well, I like this about that place, but about my own place, I prefer this. The same with when you learn a language. When you learn English, you will be able to understand more about how your own nationality is perceived, how your own language is understood, how your own culture works. There might be some aspects of it that you think, I would like to drop or to take up. Learning a language is not just about grammar. It's not just about vocabulary. It's about mentality. It's about understanding why the language is spoken, not just what is spoken. The third reason that you should improve your English starting today is to really understand what's important in your life. You might be thinking, I want to learn English to make more money. I want to learn English to make more friends. Whatever the reason could be. By learning English and trying to meet those targets you have, you will test your discipline and you also test your motivation. Perhaps you want that target that you're trying to meet. Perhaps you want to meet that goal, but maybe not. Once you have achieved that, you might ask yourself, is this really what I wanted? I've seen many people before who try and learn English to make money. But then at some point, because learning English is so difficult, they stop and they ask themselves, do I really want to learn English or do I just want money? Because if you want money, there are probably quicker ways to get it. Don't just learn a language for superficial reasons. If you truly want to learn English, you will find out, you will discover this soon enough. When the motivations that you're chasing, whether that's money or reputation or status, when that goal you're trying to achieve is achieved or is close to being achieved, or even in the whole journey of doing that, you will start to ask yourself, do I really want this? So it's very important to keep going with English, to try and meet those goals you have, and you may just find that you have bigger priorities in life. Right now you're telling yourself, yeah, I just need to get better at English and then I will have that thing. I will have more money. I will have a better job. I will have a better car. I will have a better business. Maybe you're telling yourself you'll be able to study abroad and meet new people, whatever the reason could be. But maybe in the process of doing those things, you discover actually it's not that important to me. I'm not that interested in doing this. This was a goal that I had for myself, but has actually turned out to be a bit of an illusion. Sometimes the biggest regrets that we have are not trying something that we could have tried and not knowing what we could have had if we had tried to pursue that goal. So I think learning English is good just to test your own motivation. Another reason to learn English is, of course, to make money. And I just mentioned this in the last point. This is one of the most popular reasons people learn English, to get a better job, to get promoted in their job, or to start a business, to improve their business, to serve new customers, to serve new clients. If you go down this route of learning English for money, I would strongly suggest that you have another reason to learn the language. How often in life do people get burned out? They get overworked. They get demoralized at trying to pursue money. They think, if I have more money, I will be happier. But actually, it could be the opposite. The money could become like a chain around your neck, a golden chain, and it can be weighing you down from being happy. So if you're trying to learn English just for money, I would stop and ask, is this important for me? You can probably make that money without learning English. And if you can't, you say, well, I really want to go down this route in life or that route, and I want to learn English to achieve my goal, then have other reasons as well. Are you genuinely interested in English culture? Are you genuinely interested in the language and in the society that this language has come out of? Are you interested in the people who you could meet when you speak the language with them? Ask yourself these questions, because I think if you don't have other motivations, money alone can be a very dry reason to learn English. A better reason to learn English is actually to make new contacts, to make new friends, to meet people, and perhaps even to meet a spouse if you are looking to get married. Many people meet their best friends or they meet their husband or wife through learning English. They get better at the language and they can now move abroad or meet someone who's come to their country and speak with them in a way they couldn't speak with them before. This is a great way for you to make connections that you would never make before. So the language, learning English, opens up some of these doors. It also applies, of course, to speaking with extended family. Perhaps you have cousins abroad who don't share your language. Perhaps you have grandchildren who have moved abroad with their parents, or perhaps you have grandparents who speak English and you don't. There are many good reasons for you to learn English to connect with other people. Another reason to improve your English is to study. If you would like to improve your knowledge of some aspect of life, there are a lot of resources that you can use in English. It could be to study abroad at university. It could be to take further courses, qualifications in your field of interest. It could be just to read books, whatever topic it is that you like to read about. But this is a very good reason to try and improve your knowledge of the language. Another one is travel. If you would like to travel abroad, whether it's for a short holiday or for a year or two living in another country, English is often the language of international communication, particularly in Europe, also in other parts of the world. It's very common in Asia for people to speak in English as a second language. Having the option to speak in English allows you to travel to more countries with fewer problems. Perhaps you need to book a hotel, or you need to meet someone at the hotel. Perhaps you have a meeting with someone for your business or for your job. There could be a lot of contexts where you need to know English. Even just meeting people on the street, having lunch, or going to a tourist resort, there are a lot of reasons why you might need to speak English abroad, and having that option available to you will give you more confidence in life. A very good reason, in my opinion, to learn English is to develop discipline. If you have to spend hours every week, or even hours a day, studying, revising, reminding yourself of different points of grammar, phrasal verbs, vocabulary and pronunciation in English, you would have achieved not just the goal of learning English, but also of becoming more disciplined, controlling yourself, making sure that you have a structure in life for achieving your goal. You would have to give a lot of time and effort to achieve this goal. So that will strengthen your muscle of willpower and also of consistency. So that's a good trait to develop even outside of learning English. If you are looking to improve your English on a regular basis with a native English tutor, feel free to book a free consultation with me. I take one-on-one calls. I can help you to find the reason that you want to learn English and to refine it and to help you achieve your goal. So let's see if we can do that. Book a free consultation with me. My link is in the description box below, and I look forward to hearing from you. Another very good reason to learn English is to understand the wide variety of English texts, audio, and video on the internet and around the world. A lot of local libraries have resources in English. The internet, Facebook and Google and Reddit and places like this YouTube video you're watching, of course, will have a lot of comments in English. And not only can you understand them when you improve your English, and that might give you some good ideas for implementing in your life, for putting into practice, but you can also contribute yourself. You can comment on those videos. You can leave a comment on this video, for example, and I'd like to hear your comment, saying why you like to learn English, what your reason for learning English is, and perhaps to give other people good advice on what they might be facing. Not just on YouTube, but many other places on the internet have similar platforms where you can both read, understand, and then contribute to a discussion. So knowing English gives you more access to other people and to conversations that are taking place both on the internet and off the internet. The final reason why you should try and improve your English is learning English to a higher level helps you to overcome your fear. One of the biggest challenges that my students and other speakers of English have, I've found, is the fear of speaking English with normal people in daily life. Worrying that they will judge you and they will think badly about you for how you speak the language. Could also apply in private lessons, whether you're in a group class or you're in a private class standing at a bus stop, or whether you are in a shop buying something. Whatever the context is, you might have the fear of opening your mouth and saying a few words. If you can overcome this fear by practicing English and by getting better and by using that practice in real life, that will allow you to overcome your fear in other areas of life. Whether that's in a relationship that you have, or whether that's in a job problem that you might be facing. There are many contexts of your life where you might be afraid of taking the next step. Learning English, therefore, is a way to practice overcoming fear and to train yourself to look at a goal and to focus on that goal and to say, I won't let something get in the way. I won't let something obstruct or block my goal. And even if other people don't like it, they comment that it's a stupid idea. You know, maybe they say you're from the village. Why are you trying to learn English? What are you trying to prove? You know, where are you going with this? Or they might say you've always been the worst student in the class. You've always been the one at the back of the line when it comes to studying or to learning a language. There could be many reasons why people discourage you from learning the language. And maybe you don't need to learn it. So again, ask yourself that question, as I said at the beginning of the video. Do you really need to know English? You know, perhaps learning the language and achieving some of your goals makes you realize, I don't really want these goals and I don't need the language. It's fine. It's absolutely okay. But if you want to overcome your fear in other areas of life, then getting better at English is a very good way to practice doing that. I made a video on overcoming your fear of learning English. The link is in the description box below. Have a look at that. So there you go, 10 reasons for you to improve your English starting today. If you like this video and you want more videos like this in future on this channel, please subscribe and like the video, and perhaps share the video with a friend or someone you know who is also struggling to learn English and actually wants to get better at this language. I'll see you on the next video.